these words live forever in their hearts and on their skin. What do you think of me?
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Noel. Welcome back to the Daily Commute. This is our second episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. If not, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Leave this one a thumbs down too if you don't like it either. Giving me a rate at all helps better than not doing anything. Alright, so today I have a little bit of a story, kind of a bridged story, because there's a lot to memorize, so it's kind of just what I retain from it. It's pretty accurate from the actual story. So basically today's topic is hydration, and how we're gonna get there is through a little bit of story from the Nepal earthquake. So during the Nepal earthquake earlier this year, I believe it was this year. Boy, that would be awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah, this year. 27-year-old man in Kathmandu. I don't know how to say that. Kathmandu, I think. He had just finished his lunch and he went upstairs to the second floor of the hotel, and in Kathmandu. And when we got to the second floor, the building started to shake and it started to fall apart. And he got hit on the head with some rubble, and some rubble covered his foot, trapped him in, and he wasn't able to get out. So immediately after the earthquake stopped, he started banging on rubble, trying to get somebody's attention. He didn't know if anyone around him was alive or anything like that, and by the third day, he had started to lose hope that anyone was going to be there to save him. His lips were cracked, his fingernails turned white. It was a bad time for him. He was pretty sure he was left for dead, but nevertheless, he continued to go ahead and bang on some of the rubble around him. And finally, a group of French rescuers, French rescue team, actually found him. Heard him banging on the rubble, and they found him. And after several hours of operation, they finally were able to extract him from the building. And by the time they had finally pulled him out, he had been stuck for 82 hours. Now, 82 hours is just over 3 days. And for those of you guys who don't know, you can go 3 days without water in a survival situation, and 3 weeks without food before you start to really have problems and really start to probably die. So it's just over 3 days, so he had to drink some sort of liquid, so I'm sure you could all guess by now, if he had to drink some sort of liquid, he probably drank his own urine. And that's exactly what he did. He drank his own urine to stay hydrated, which I would not suggest unless you absolutely have to do. Now, I will say this, staying hydrated is extremely important, guys. And I'll tell you this too. If you are beginning to feel dehydrated, your body's already dehydrated. You've already begun the dehydration process, and you should probably drink water. Now, here's some tips for staying hydrated. Number one, you're gonna want to take little sips of water, not big gulps, little sips at a time. And you want room temperature water, because cold water is going to try to cool down your body, and then that's going to cause some other problems. And hot water it's just not a pleasant thing to drink. So room temperature water, little sips, and that's how you get yourself hydrated if you are beginning to feel dehydrated. There's several signs for feeling dehydrated. Cotton mouth is one of them. If your urine is a dark yellow color, you're very dehydrated. So what you're looking for is more of an apple juice shade, or even clear. So Gatorade is not the best for hydration. However, it is good for the salt that's in it. It's good for electrolytes. So it is good to drink Gatorade. But if you are thirsty and dehydrated, you do not want to be drinking Gatorade. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I have arrived at the destination. And as usual, I'll go ahead and back into the space like I did last time. And so thank you guys for watching this episode of the Daily Commute. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down because I like to know you guys are watching, and thumbing down my videos tells me you're watching. So, alright. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next Monday.